about to
Yeah, like even the fucking camera can pick it up, and it's like
it's about to disappear into the tree line, but it's definitely, it's a bunch of lights clustered into an orb formation. And a minute ago, it was glowing green around it all. And now it seems that the lights are getting stronger and weaker, but they're staying in that cluster. It's going below the tree.
Yeah,
it's definitely descending. It's moving.
It's moving.
There's no way it couldn't be.
And alright, just for anyone who happens to watch this video, that's...
And now it's coming back up from the tree line. It's actually, because I'm stationary.
That's an actual star, and that's how bright they are. And that's how fucking bright. Man, the phone does not do justice for this.
Oh, if only I could videotape through these binoculars. This is...
Dude, I wonder if the fucking...
the tree lines.
I wonder if the fucking phone can see through the binoculars. We hold like the camera lens up to it.
That is... Whew.
It moved up some more.
Right here. No, I mean, it's literally moving with the tree line. What the fuck, man? It's going, it's just moving at its own pace, man.
Man, you can't see shit through the binoculars with it.
Not with it at the trees, but when it's above the trees, it's a perfect cluster of lights in a circle.
Perfect cluster of lights in the circle. We've seen it tinge a couple different colors.
And it's changed colors. It's moving.
Can we see the...
Not be moving? I mean, the trees and the telephone lines tell the tale here. I mean, they tell it that it was right up there.
Yeah, it's definitely moving. It's definitely moving. When I came out and walked my dogs like 20 minutes ago, it was much higher in the sky.
Light formation like that in the sky.
I thought it was Jupiter, but it's definitely not Jupiter.
I can see it the whole time, and it moved down.
It's still
I use Google Sky Maps, and it's definitely nothing registered on there, but
you're looking at a bunch of lights in formation on one craft. I don't know of anything that's like that. I mean, yeah, it could be.
I don't think any type of drone would be. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think any type of drone.
How do we get it that bright if it's us? There's a plane clearly right there, and see how fast it's flying?
You can't even see the plane on the fucking phone camera. Like, you can't. That's how dim.
That right there is the weirdest thing I've ever seen through fucking binoculars.
Yeah. God, it keeps dipping down lower.
I mean, just looking through the trees, you can tell it's changing altitude.
Yeah.
Changing where it is, what it's doing. You can see it clear over here, Adam.
Watch out for dog shit.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, with that fucking tree out of the way.
Holy shit, man.
That shit is bright as a motherfucker.
Still got the binoculars?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Try to focus it on it.
I don't
think it's gonna work like that, sadly.
I don't either.
Yeah, let me see the binoculars. While you're videotaping with the phone.
Babe.
Oh my god, look at this. Right,
wow, when you zoom in,
you can see.
Dude, you can see. Look at the fucking phone screen when I zoomed it all the way in.
I know, it's great. Oh my god, Adam. I told you it was an orb.
Dude, that shit is fucking crazy.
I can't hold it still enough to... I
had to prop it up on my knee and use it like a
see, I'm used to holding the rifle scope.
What's it doing?
It's just looking at it.
It's definitely fucking moving, because if we were standing where we were before, we wouldn't be able to see it right now.
It's multiple lights that are clustered in formation.
Yeah, on the fucking phone, shitty as it is, you can see it looks like a donut of light. And that's just because there's so many orbs. God. Shaky. So far away. I wonder if this is that meteor shower that we're supposed to be getting tomorrow.
This is no fucking meteor, man.
Yeah.
Say what you want.
Oh, I don't know.
Dude, that looks like a goddamn beehive. Like a honeycomb. Like, literally, a honeycomb in the sky with lights.
I'm trying to catch an actual star. Look, that's a regular star, again. It's like, you can barely even see that
Adam,
shit
stars
on camera.
don't move.
No, that's a regular star, what I'm pointing the camera at right now. This shit is moving. And it's a fucking blue goddamn orb of light.
It's definitely moving.
Blue, green.
Yeah.
It's turning from side to side. Like how the orb is, like it's literally seems to be saucer light because it's literally doing saucer things. It's like tilting and turning, and the lights are going full to us, and then they're going so you can only see a few, and that's why it's looking like it's flickering. But what the fuck is it?
Dude, it looks like a blue eye in the sky.
Yeah, because it turned. Now all we're seeing is one of the lights as opposed to the whole bottom of what I think is a crack.
Dude, it keeps fading out on the fucking phone. Must be flying behind the power line or something.
Easy.
Dude, that shit is fucking crucial.
I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm serious. Now it's lines in a formation. I can see where all these... I've heard so many goddamn eyewitness reports and shit. Like, I mean, I could see how this could be anything from one of the V craft they report to a fucking saucer craft just by how you view it.
Yeah, there ain't no flares, ain't no weather balloon,
But
ain't no drone.
It's not the point. This is not anything...
Yo. Is that a
They're
military,
coming in.
is that a military
They come in.
helicopter?
When I saw the one above my house, I saw MiGs. I saw Russian motherfucking MiGs. Black planes.
Dude, there's planes like everywhere. These are regular planes. You see their flashing patterns.
They don't even seem to care. Oh my God, look at it now. Look at it now. It just bloomed. It just looked at us like a fucking firework and bloomed in a sense. Like it flattened towards us and showed what I've been talking about. How it has the orbs on the bottom. How it's honeycombed on the bottom. It's all green like a cell.
All those aircrafts coming around it that weren't there before.
That's a good point.
Look, all of them.
There's at least 3 we can see.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was one behind it, I thought.
that shit is fucking green as in shit when you look at it through the binoculars.
Told you. Try to focus your eyes. Just take your breath.
Look at all these aircrafts now around this area. They were not there before.
There's
There's
1,
another one over
2,
there.
3. I mean, we are kind of on the route to fucking the airport.
Why is
Yo,
that?
they're about to fly like coincide with each other right there.
Maybe they're talking.
Like probably different altitudes.
It's not the point. That still seems odd. They're all saying, what the fuck is that, I'm sure.
Yeah, how dope would it be if we could get in a plane right now and get up closer to whatever the fuck that
Dude,
is?
look, we can't. So, I don't know what you want us to do besides look at the fact that that's something we shouldn't be looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Well, I mean... What else could it be? It's not...
It's moved.
It
Oh my God, it's moved.
But it's moved up. It's moved
moving
down.
so
It's
much
stopped.
faster now. Look at it. Is it moving?
It defies all our laws of physics, just doing what we've seen it do. I mean, no object can move up or down or left or right like that. A helicopter sure as shit can't do like
No,
that.
it's not green anymore when you look at it through the fucking, it's like just like a yellow light now.
We're having a close encounter of what, the first kind? Where you just see something out of this world?
Yeah.
Let's be glad it's not the third or the fourth kind.
Man, I wish we had a
I really
rifle
feel
scope
like we
right
do
now.
need to walk away from this, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna want to see it when they get here.
Oh, we can step inside the house while we wait.
That shit's gonna be gone.
Yeah, and then it would be even more. If it's gone.
I mean, this isn't my first experience like this, but this is definitely my first clear view through something like those binoculars. When I focus my eyes and I see it, I see what I see. I've seen it a couple times actually flare up at us, and I can draw a picture of it, and it'll look just like something out of a fucking book.
Yeah, well, the camera's fucking zoomed
And
all the
look,
way
now
in.
it looks like a V.
That's zoomed all the way out. You cannot even see other stars on the camera. They are out there, but you cannot see them. But this thing is almost as bright as car headlights. It's just further away.
There's a goddamn firework in the sky that hadn't stopped.
But this shit just looks like a straight eyeball.
Well, there's many lights making that one light. I mean, literally up close, it looks like a bloom from a mortar. From, you know, like a firework mortar. It looks like a bloomed mortar. Just all white. And the green tinges around it again.
Yeah, you can see that on the camera. It just looks like blue-green.
It's rolling in the sky. I said, it's tilting back and forth like on an axis.
It's so much lower, too. I'm going to just, for a reference point, walk back to the front door and see. Oh, yeah, dude, that thing's like a solid, from here, it's like 2 solid inches lower.
Like at times it seems to be moving a lot faster.
It's well below the tree line when you stand over there and look where we originally were when it was up, you know.
I know. I mean, I'm perplexed by it. Even if it is out of this world, I don't understand how it could operate like that.
Damn it, I lost it
That's
on
the
the
most
camera.
perplexing thing to me about some of these reportings. Well, if they are out of this world, how are the things out of that world making that happen if in our world it's completely physically impossible?
Because they would have the anti-gravity technology.
Anti-gravity ain't gonna change the fact that...
Manipulation of time and space, like the Tesseract.
No, because gravity isn't the strongest thing we know of on Earth. It's magnetism.
Yeah.
Gravity's number 4. Magnetism's number 1.
That shit's creepy. Well, then it could be like opposed magnets. Looks like it just went to the right some more.
It shifted. It's like a mini moon. It has so much light around it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's bright.
But if you were from out of this world, would you really want to announce yourself like that?
No, but
I'm so confused.
I don't have an
by all of it.
explanation.
I want an explanation.
There's
I know you don't have it. I'm just throwing out the different...
There's the angels and demons explanation. There's
You think
the
that's
fucking...
a motherfucking angel? I can tell you angels, if they have headlights like that, I hope they have big-ass breasts.
I'm just saying it's a theory. And then there's the grays, the...
That's not a theory in my book.
What is the other fucking...
No, it doesn't matter. You put it down into 2 factions, malevolent and immalevolent, and then
but
you
there's
put
the ones
those
that-
factions into psychic and non-psychic.
They're the ones that look like the Asgardians from fucking
The Fishmen?
Marvel. No, like Thor, like the Asgardians. They're like the tall white sailors.
Oh, the Venusians.
Yeah.
The Venusians, which apparently later were revealed, they claim that are not from Venusia, but they're from Sirius B.
Yeah. Then there's the Greys, which are a genetically damaged species that's trying to replicate using human DNA, or whatever, what have you.
And they're malevolent, and they could phase through walls.
Then there's the reptilians, but I don't even
Which
really
live
go
in the earth.
Yeah, underground.
Did you beat it with Reptile? That was awesome.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he finds the reptilians in our earth. Takes over
wow.
the world.
That shit does just look crazy. You see it on the phone, it just looks like a fucking blue eye.
I mean, if you could station the binoculars, it's even crazier.
Yeah, it's sad that I don't have a telescope for my phone. This is the best it's gonna get.
You don't have a sweet scope on your rifle like me.
I don't have any scope. I need one.
Yeah, I got a fucking almost telescopic scope on my shit. I'd be able to see this thing like nothing. Changing altitude again because it's going below and then it's rising above.
It does look like it's doing like a little zigzag pattern.
Yep.
It is.
That's
Like
what
I said,
see.
I do enough hunting. I can take a breath and actually hold the binoculars to see well for a good couple seconds.
Dude, I see it. It makes little quick zips, like a quarter of an inch at a time in the sky, but...
Maybe it has to. Maybe that is magnetism at work. You know? Like, you ever seen two magnets that were polar opposite that had to stay near each other but not want to?
Yeah, because they're usually, like, mechanically forced to, and then...
Well, but what do? They zip together, don't they? Make jerky motions.
Okay.
It's not... It's smooth but jerky. That's what this thing seems to be doing.
I would just fade out from being on camera. There we go.
Surprised it ain't killed the battery on your cell phone from just looking at it or some shit.
It could just be mental conditioning. You know, let's put these fucking funky-ass lights in the sky and get people to fucking freak
Well,
out.
they do claim that if we were to try to interact with another species out in the universe, that we would try to use lights or math because it's a universal language. Now it's shifting to the left and it's getting bright. It's dropped below that first power line.
Yeah, you can't really tell that it's...
But I can gauge it with this. Like, I haven't moved at all. My height remains the same. I mean, I'm not getting any taller or shorter while I'm looking at it. And I'm viewing it from the same angle. Still understand why it would move so slow. It wants attention. And all those planes that were around it before, they're gone.
Yeah, I didn't hear that helicopter going over in that direction either. It was just there for a second. Listen, went into like silent mode. Search and destroy.
It's not going to help us.
No.
You need to just make sure you have politics in that assault rifle and you don't go to sleep tonight.
Dude,
This is why I don't sleep a lot of nights, I'm not going to lie to you.
there's a little change
If
in
some
colors
little
going
motherfucking
on.
green man phases through my wall, yeah, he's going to get a big surprise.
Dude,
I'm going to
there...
be the first human ever to open fire on his ass with disregard to my own shit.
They will probably be
apparently
well
can
enough
control
prepared.
The weak-minded, not the strong-minded, and I think that's why they go after these people that everyone thinks are crazy, because they're weak-minded. Who's going to believe the moron that picks his butthole? No one. So if he says he's been abducted, are you going to believe him? No, but the chances are he probably was, because no one would believe him.
Yeah, but he could even just as well have been abducted by a government agency that drugged him up and...
Agreed. That's about a 50-50, though. Dude, that is weird on that fucking phone.
I'm telling you. Are you getting cold?
No, she's getting scared.
You scared?
I'm well armed, by the way.
I mean, I have
As
guns
always.
close enough. I mean,
Close them down.
dude, if an alien's gonna fucking attack, man, we're not gonna do shit.
Get to your shit. I got mine on me, as always. I got an alien killer round.
Alright, well, you can be my decoy then.
Whatever.
Look, here they are. We'll show it to them.
Solid silver with mercury encoded. It's guaranteed to kill anything on this planet and maybe beyond.
I mean, unless it's the International Space Station,
It is not
I
a
have
space
no
sta-
explanation.
No space station. If it was up in the fucking stratosphere, it would not move that fast.
You're probably right, but that's the only logical, like...
It's not in the stratosphere. It can't be.
It's not a satellite either because of erratic movements. It's not orbiting shit. It's just kind of zigzagged across the
So
sky.
what it looks like, and it's nothing that we've released. It's fucking weird, man.
You don't think it's like a fucking blimp or something?
No,
do you?
dude, I can draw what it looked like. It was a honeycomb that had green all around the outside, and then it had a bunch of lights on the inside, which apparently could get bigger and fuse into one light or be a bunch of little lights, like eyes.
The camera seems to support that, but it hasn't really been able to zoom enough to see the shape.
If I could have only recorded what I was seeing through that camera, man, I'm still seeing it like that. I still see it.
What is it?
If you can hold your breath and look through these binoculars right at it, you'll see probably the craziest thing you've ever seen in the sky. But you have to.
You see that bright ass light in the sky?
Take a breath and just hold it as steady as you can.
Like that shit. It's not a planet. It's not a star. It
It's
started off
moving.
up over there.
It's moving
Yeah, it's moving little
real
zigzags through the sky. It looks like 5 or 6 like white or green lights.
And I've actually held my breath long enough to catch a good glimpse of
yeah,
what
I saw
I
it
think
too.
is.
Hold
It's
it on
weird.
something. Hold it on something like steady.
Yeah, I need like a bipod or a rifle scope. But
Why don't you use this right here?
even what? You could lean on the fucking banister.
I don't know why you haven't.
Even on the camera, it looks like a fucking lifesaver in the sky. But now it's not blue green like it was before.
Here, come up here.
Yeah, it got cold. There's supposed to be a meteor shower tomorrow. That's what I was.
That's not a meteor.
Put it on that.
I know that's not a meteor, but it could be space trash or something. I don't know. Didn't that Russian space satellite spiral out of control through the sky? They're trying to supply some shit and it's supposed to crash back down.
Yeah.
That shit is wicked creepy though.
And I mean, we've been wide, like, you can tell from the reference points, like the trees and the power lines.
It's moved. Oh yeah, it's moved. Oh,
It's been
there's
moving. Just
no doubt about it that it's
up,
moved.
down, left, right. Yeah. And the lights change, how many there are on the bottom. They go from like 5 to 9. And it's all like honeycomb formation. Then around the lights, it's like the green, like, pulsing orb. It does. It's constantly changing, like, the light pattern.
Yeah, the lights are definitely. I see a blinking light.
Are you seeing it through the binoculars? You can see the cell
Just through my
around
glasses,
it.
so I can see like green.
Yeah, it's like a
of it.
green cell around the white lights.
Yeah, I do.
Let me see that.
It's moving to the right. I swear to God, I'm not like twitching and shit. Nobody here is tripping on LSD or anything. Like this is not a farce.
Something you've seen. You can at least put it under that.
Yeah, we don't know. It might not be aliens, but it's definitely not something that I know what the fuck it is.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I've seen, man. I'm not claiming to know everything, but I know a lot of what's in the sky, and that's not supposed to be there.
Pretty soon it's gonna drop below the next tree line, and we won't even be able to see it from here.
I might be able to see it from my house, though. My house is in that direction.
Oh yeah, you need to report back on that when you get there. See if you can drive home and like keep track of it.
No, I'm gonna be looking at it through the fucking rifle scope.
Andrew, it's really creepy as fuck.
Did you see like white little orbs and
No, it's like a honeycomb. It's like
moving?
It's like a fucking amoeba, dude. It's like moving.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. Cell, like it's
Yeah.
like a cell structure around it.
Yeah.
Is that a meteor?
We don't know. There's supposed to be a meteor tomorrow, but look at it on the camera screen. It looks like a fucking lifesaver. It's like a perfect little eyeball.
It's
in
like
the
it has
sky.
its own
Part of
light.
it is brighter than the back of it now.
Yeah, it looks like it's an organism. Like it almost seems like a sky jellyfish. They call them sky beast. There are all right. Here's the theory on that.
A sky beast?
Yeah, there's creatures that live their whole life. There's creatures that live their whole life in the ground. There's creatures that live their whole life in water. There's creatures that live their whole life on Earth. All right. How many creatures do you know of live their life entirely in the stratosphere?
Bacterial ones, if any, microbes.
Why couldn't there be membrane-like ones that travel from stratosphere to stratosphere?
I'm not ruling out that possibility.
Well, I'm just saying that's the theory on that. Oh, wow, it changed again.
Yeah, dude, it's different now. There's no more honeycomb.
See what I was saying, though?
Can we go?
It's
It's just like a fucking like blob now.
It's not blue green on the camera anymore. It's like yellow white.
y'all into this. This is weird.
It's not like a huge meteor, is it?
No, well, I don't know. I can't. It's
Hit the earth.
the way that it's moved through the sky has been kind of like this little zigzaggy pattern. Like when it first started, I walked out here.
That's a meteor, dude.
It's not a meteor if it's moving through the sky.
It's a motherfucking spaceship.
so.
Alright, I'm just gonna call it what the fuck it is. Adam, come up here and look at it from stationary.
I don't think it's a
This
spaceship.
is unbelievable.
Something's giving off light. Something's giving off light.
One eye, like you said, it's honeycombed. It's a green algal bloom looking thing. It looks like a firework that exploded and stayed in that time.
Let's see. Where is it?
Maybe it's a new star.
Yeah, the Ginyu star.
Exploded in the universe. It's gonna be
Was it the Nova Star? Can you see it, Adam?
Yeah.
Is it not? It's honeycombed the green membrane. It's
fucking behind the power line. I'll be inside in a second, cause
he wants the clear view. We've been looking at it so long.
I mean it's just behind.
I'm gonna draw this when I get home multiple times.
It's behind the fucking power line.
I saw it so well, man. I had the vision in my head burned in.
Alright, well I don't know what to think or who to believe on what, but it's definitely something abnormal that we saw.
That's just fucking weird.
I just wanted to keep videoing it in case it like, what if it like disperses like in a burst or...
I don't know. I can't identify that fucking vehicle.
I can't identify